The name of my game is called Race to a Dollar, and the purpose of the game is to be able to make exchanges with your coins until you reach $1. This game is meant for 3 to 4 players, with one player as the banker to distribute the coins, and the player who reaches $1 first wins. So for my materials, I have a stack of $1 bills, a container of pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. I also have a pair of dice and a game board. And I'll demonstrate how the game goes. So each player takes turns rolling the dice, and I add up the amount of dots on my dice to determine how many pennies I pick up. So I have 5 plus 1, so that's 6 pennies. I would ask the banker for 6 pennies, which I would then place on my board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So after I've gotten my amount, I look at my board and ask, can I make any exchanges? And yes, I can. I can give the banker back 5 pennies in exchange for 1 nickel. I place that on my board. I see that I can't exchange any more coins, so it would be player 2's turn. And so each player takes a turn. 6 plus 4, that's 10. Collect 10 pennies from the banker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can I make any exchanges? Yes, I can. I know that I got 10 pennies, so I can get 2 nickels in exchange. So I give the banker back 5 pennies in exchange for 1 nickel, and I give the banker back 5 more pennies in exchange for another nickel. I look at my board and see that I have 3 nickels and 1 penny. Well, 2 nickels makes 10 cents, so I can exchange the 2 nickels for 1 dime. I can't exchange anymore, so it would be the next player's turn. 3 plus 1 is 4. Collect 4 pennies. That gives me 5 pennies total, and I want to exchange that for 1 nickel. I have 2 nickels, 10 cents. I want to exchange those 2 for 1 dime. Very good. And the game continues. 3. Collect 3 pennies. I cannot make any exchanges, so the next player would take a turn. 4 plus 2 is 6. Collect 6 pennies. I want to trade 5 of those pennies for 1 nickel. So now I have 2 dimes, 1 nickel, 4 pennies. Well, 2 dimes plus 1 nickel is 25 cents. So I want to trade 2 dimes and 1 nickel for a quarter. And that puts me 1 step closer to getting my dollar, because if I can get 4 quarters, I can trade that in for $1 and I've won. But the game continues. 7. Pick up 7 pennies. Trade 5 of those for a nickel. I still have 5 more I can trade for another nickel. I have 2 nickels, which I want to trade for a dime. My turn's over. The next player takes their turn. 9. Collect 9 pennies. Trade 5 of those for 1 nickel. I have 5 pennies left. I want to trade those for 1 nickel as well. I have 2 nickels. I want to trade both of those for 1 dime. 4. Collect 4 pennies. I can't make any trades. 12. Collect 12 pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I want to trade 5 for a nickel. I have 5 more I can trade for another nickel. And I have 5 more I can trade for another nickel. I look at my board and see that I have 3 nickels. I want to trade 2 of those for 1 dime. I look at my dimes and see that I have 3 dimes. Well, I have enough to trade for 25 cents. So I'm going to take 2 of my dimes. And I'll take this nickel over here. To give me 2 quarters. So I now have 2 quarters, 1 dime, and 1 penny. Collect 6 coins. Trade 5 of those for a nickel. Keep it going because I want to get to $1. It's 9. Trade 5 of those pennies for a nickel. And I have 5 more I can trade for another nickel. I look at my board. I have enough nickels to trade for 1 dime. I look at my board. I have 2 dimes, 1 nickel. That's 25 cents. I can trade that for another quarter. I need 1 more quarter and then I get to $1. 10 cents. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know I just put 10 on the board, so I can trade all 10 of those for 2 nickels, which I can trade for 1 dime. 8 cents. It's 8. I can trade 5 of those for 1 nickel. 9 cents. Pick up 9 dimes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This makes 10, so I can trade 10 pennies for 2 nickels, 2 nickels for 1 dime. I look at my board. I have 2 dimes, 1 nickel. That looks like 25 cents. So I'm going to trade that for a quarter. I look at my board. I have 4 quarters. I want to trade all 4 of those for $1. Mission accomplished.